This week, we talk with a Disney vacation expert.
And we trek through the trees at a brand new attraction.
Plus, we'll bring you the latest theme park news and more.
And it's all coming at you right now.
This week's show is brought to you by MEI-Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, and all your vacation planning needs. For a free quote with no obligation, visit MEITravel.com.
Undercover Tourist is our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Disney World, Universal, and other attractions. For the best deals and planning tips, go to undercovertourist.com or find them on Facebook and Twitter. Hello, welcome to this week's episode of the show. I'm Banks.
And I'm Elisa.
A couple big things happening this past week. I went over to Magic Kingdom a couple of times. I was getting video of the Peter Pan queue, the interactive stuff you can see on our YouTube, actually. But really, the big thing that was happening is that walls are coming down for the hub expansion.
Mm-hmm. I saw the photos. It looks exciting. It's going to help with the crowd so much.
Gosh, it's supposed to be the slow time. It's so busy right now. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it's so beautiful. They got the concrete laid out already. It's Crystal Palace side of the hub. Looks like they still need to add some of the railings, add some plants. But it looks like they want to open that area up first before they start working more hard on the other side of the hub, because that still has yet to have concrete poured down. But you know, it's progress. I'm thinking probably maybe by summer this could be open. They would definitely need it by summer when the summer crowds get here.
For sure.
Definitely needed.
So another something exciting my boyfriend has been really excited about the new Sony Marvel news. Can you explain that to me?
High five. Oh, yeah, he's excited. No, yeah, this is amazing because this is something that Marvel fanboys have been wanting for a long time, ever since they started this Marvel Cinematic Universe. But we couldn't have Spider-Man because Sony owns the movie rights to Spider-Man.
Okay.
But Sony, Marvel, Disney, they have now worked a collaboration out to where we can now have Spider-Man in our films. They can reboot Spider-Man for the third time, but it'll be actually, co-produced by Kevin Feige of Marvel, and it will be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we'll finally have Spider-Man with the Avengers.
Crazy.
And
Spider-Man and the Hulk all in the same movie. That's cool.
It's gonna be really cool. It's rumored he's gonna be first making an appearance at Captain America: Civil War, which is perfect because if you know the Civil War storyline of the comic books, he is a vital part of that. So really, this is great that we'll have Spider-Man for that. Hope to see him in the Avengers film that's going to be out in 2018, the Infinity War. I doubt he'll be in the one coming out this year, but
that's great.
Geeky excitement going on here.
Geek is coming out. That's awesome.
Is Jonathan, freaking out over it? Did he wake you up and be like, Spider-Man?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Well, why don't we get going with some more news and see news in the queue?
All right. First up this week, as part of the ongoing enhancements at Disney's Animal Kingdom, some construction walls came down recently to reveal new Tree of Life routes.
In addition to the new routes, which include sculptures of an elephant, a ram, an alligator, and more, the area in front of the tree on Discovery Island has been widened.
Other enhancements coming to the park include a new Avatar area, a new nighttime show, and more. Actually, we went to Animal Kingdom about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, checking out some of the updates, and most of the walls around this area were down, but there were still walls up that showing most of the root work.
Right.
I didn't even know this was going on. I mean, I noticed that it was a bit more wider. There was some roots coming in, and I saw a snake in a root, and I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Look, there's a new animal. I had no idea. This was not even announced beforehand that they were doing this. So it was a nice surprise. It looks beautiful.
It looks really good. Some new things coming to Animal Kingdom, very much needed. I'm excited.
I will say, I saw one comment saying, I wonder, are they going to add any of the creatures from Pandora, from Avatar? And I'm just like, no, because they're supposed to be real animals there, but that's a whole nother story. Anyway.
Yeah. The SpaceX Dragon spacecraft is on display for a limited time at Kennedy Space Center.
That's right. The actual spacecraft used to visit the International Space Station can be seen just outside the gift shop at Visitor Center.
This was the first commercial spacecraft to deliver cargo to and from the International Space Center and will be on display through February 16th.
I've always had a little bit of a fascination with space.
Yeah.
Have you?
It's exciting. I haven't been to the Kennedy Space Center in a long time.
Really?
I need to go.
Yeah. What was the last time I was there was for the launch of of the Maven spacecraft that was going to Mars. But any chance I can get to go out there, it's really awe-inspiring because you just see all this stuff and seeing the things that have been up in space, like somewhere that few people have ever been. It's exciting. So to be able to see this spacecraft that's been to the ISS, as the cool kids call it. I'd like to try and go see it, but it's a limited time. So if you're in town, go out there, go visit it. The whole place is worth it. Now, if you're a White Castle hamburger fan, you won't have to travel far to satisfy your cravings later this month.
The White Castle Crave Mobile will be at Fun Spot's Orlando location on February 19th and 20th. Then it will move to the Kissimmee Fun Spot on February 21st and 22nd.
If you love White Castle and you'd like to see it be made a permanent option at Fun Spot, be sure to visit the truck. Fun Spot is considering opening a permanent White Castle location. This is one of those restaurants that is very... It's geographically centered in one area of the country. It's kind of like in and out. Like they're mainly a West Coast, and this I think is mainly northeast of the country.
I think so.
So
I've never had White Castle.
I never have either. I've never seen one in person. So I've heard a lot of good things about it. I mean, heck, I think two guys named Harold and Kumar are already in line over at Fun Spot for this to open up. But I want to go try it. I really do. You can see what all the buzz is about.
It's true. I'm not a big burger fan, but I think I might like it.
We'll see what happens.
Lastly this week, as construction on some areas around downtown Disney begins to finish, several new stores are beginning to open.
Downtown Disney is currently being reimagined as Disney Springs. Chappelle Hats is part of the first phase of store openings planned for what eventually will be known as the Landing within Disney Springs.
Other stores to open recently include Apex by Sunglass Hut, Art of Shaving, and Javiana's. Coming soon are Aaron McKenna's Bakery, Sanook, and Sound Lion.
The new bridge, which spans the lake between T-Rex and Rainforest Cafe, is expected to open tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Which is going to be really great because, there's been many times that I've been like at Art of Disney or the Days of Christmas store. You have to walk all the way around.
My gosh.
This bridge would be a perfect shortcut.
Let me tell you, Saturday night, I went to downtown Disney, and it was the worst mistake of my life.
Yeah, I'm about to say, you went to downtown Disney during the midst of all of this on a Saturday night.
It was bad.
Whose decision was this?
Well, it was mine.
Oh.
But the best part is the parking garage. I love that.
Great?
You can actually see
what
parking spaces that are available.
Yeah, I'm excited for everything that's happening, and things are starting to open bit by bit by bit. I don't know.
You can really start seeing the look of Disney Springs now. It's there.
Especially in that landing area where all these new shops are opening. It seems like that area may be the first like official area to open up because the Boathouse restaurant is coming along nicely, and I don't know. I might go try and get my get a shave done there.
Maybe. I don't know. The stores are a little out of my price range, but I think it still looks really cool, and it's still a fun place to walk around.
Exactly.
Welcome to Hidden Mickey of the Week. At Disney's Hollywood Studios and the Sci-Fi Dine-In Theater Restaurant, try to find this one. In the seating area, face the kitchen and look to the right of it at the tall fence. You'll find two hidden Mickeys in the mural above the right side of the tall fence. Look at the treetops. A classic Mickey tilted slightly to the right is above the right corner of the tall fence. A second hidden Mickey is just to the left of the first one, and this one appears to be waving with his left hand. Very nice. So enjoy your milkshake and look for these hidden Mickeys.
Last week while we were at Theme Park Connection, Elisa had the opportunity to sit down with Beci from MEI-Travel, and she gave us some insightful tips for planning your next vacation. Take a look.
All right, we're here with Beci Mahnken. She's the president of Mousefan Travel, which is a division of MEI-Travel, also a sponsor of our show. So Beci, we want to pick your brain a little bit about the travel industry.
Okay.
So first of all, since you specialize in theme parks, what started your love with Disney and theme parks in general?
Such a loaded question. Honestly, it came from my father.
Oh yeah?
My dad took me to Disneyland when I was 7 years old. And before that, he bought me all the albums that you could look at the pictures and learn the songs so you could sing them along. And I think he did it so that I wouldn't be scared in the Haunted Mansion, honestly. But he took me to Disneyland and I fell in love. And I didn't go back until my 21st birthday, believe it or not.
Really?
But that love and the connection with my father and my family is all about Disney to me. And so now when I walk into the parks, He's since passed, but he's all around there for me. So that's where it started.
That's fantastic. So now moving along with that, how did you get started in the business of travel agents?
Oh, wow. Again, another big
Huge question.
Yeah, because I'm one of those jack of all trades and masters of none. So I've gone through several different careers in my life, including being on the road, working for rock bands as well, pyrotech, and moving into, I think that's where I also kind of fell in love with travel in general. Once it's in your blood, it's hard to get it out. And I worked for a software company in Seattle, working as a director of customer service. And I went on my very first cruise. Went on, came off, and thought somebody could have done that better. There was a lot of information that I was not given. I wasn't prepared, like, I don't know, you should probably have your birth certificate with you before you get on a cruise, that type of thing. So having my customer service experience, I decided that someone can do it better, and that someone could be me.
So you're used to on the road, moving along, definitely. So in the age of do-it-yourself on the internet type stuff, why should someone choose to go through a travel agency rather than do it on their own?
We get this all the time because there's so many different reasons why our services are so important to a traveler. First of all, when you're working with us, you're working with a professional who does this every day. We travel, we research travel, we are on top of the new offers that are coming out. But in your regular life, when you're dealing with professionals, you wouldn't go to a doctor that wasn't, or you wouldn't try to do it yourself. You wouldn't try to do legal contracts on your own. You go to a lawyer, or some of us do and don't go to a hairstylist for haircuts.
Right.
Some try to do it themselves. But why not use the services of a professional and get all of their experience and all those benefits with when it's actually no charge a lot of the time. And for us at our agency, we're a no charge agency. So you get all of our services and all the benefits. For example, we're your advocate. We are your advocate. So if something goes wrong on your vacation, if you check in and you don't have the view that you have, you want to be able to have an agent that you're looking for that you can communicate with immediately by text, by email, by phone. You can get a hold of them and they can fix it for you rather than you trying to do that battle. Or say you're stuck in Cancun, which we've had this happen, and a hurricane is coming at you, you need to be able to get out. Having an advocate that can help you make those arrangements to depart is very important. So having an advocate, a third party person who is watching out for you and your travel arrangements. So when you book direct with a supplier, not just Disney, but other suppliers as well, sometimes they might not be the best price, or sometimes they might not be the best supplier for you and the trip that you're taking. So you want to have somebody who knows which ones to use, which ones not to use. Another couple of benefits are when an offer comes out, you may not know it. So it might be limited on how many rooms that can apply to. If your travel planner knows it's coming out, they can apply it right away and then call you and say, hey, I just saved you $800 on your vacation. So what do you want to do with it now?
So can we tell some of our viewers at home what should they look for in a great travel agent?
Yeah, well, there's a lot of little pieces that you want to watch for. It's very important. They do have, in the Disney theme park community, they do have what's called the Authorized Disney Vacation Planner.
And that's earmarked,
Earmarked,
correct?
yeah.
Okay.
Disney's program is called Earmarked. It's basic criteria that Disney sets up based on your knowledge, how much revenue you do with them, how much you're willing to apply in terms of education to their product. And then you're invited to be designated a Disney authorized vacation planner. It's a long term,
Yes.
but you will see those logos on some websites. Not all of them are alike. They do have different levels. They have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, different levels of that program as well. But you also want to look for the Better Business Bureau if a company belongs to them. If they belong to ASTA, which is the American Society of Travel Agents, that means that we have signed a piece of paper and that says we agree to conduct ourselves in these manners when we're dealing with our clients. The biggest one of all, however, is you want to ask to make sure that they have errors and omissions insurance. If they don't know or can't answer that, you may want to move on. They also, you're looking for a seller of travel mark. different states require different levels of licensing.
Okay.
And many agents don't really, people who haven't been in the industry for a while may not understand that there are several states, including Florida, California, Washington, and Iowa, that if you have a website, you're supposed to be licensed in their state. If you aren't licensed, and usually you'll have like a a California or Florida designator at the bottom of their website if they are licensed. And you want them to be for the protection of the client. So you're looking for that. You're also looking for word of mouth, obviously. When you're working with a professional, someone's going to give you that, I use this person all the time, they were great for me, they really helped me on my vacation, they were there for me when I had questions. So that word of mouth is really important as well. Long answer.
No, those are all fantastic tips that I'm learning new things today as well, so that's great. So even though you specialize in theme park traveling, do you do cruise lines and other destinations to help?
Yes, and this is one of those things that, thank you for the opportunity to kind of explain, because we do have MEI-Travel, which is the travel agency that we deal with from a corporation basis. And MEI-Travel handles all vacations and cruise lines and destinations globally. So if you want to go to London, or you want to take a Royal Caribbean cruise, or you want to just take your family to Alaska and go watch bears, which I'm doing soon, which is amazing. MEI-Travel is there for you. But because we have so many agents, right now we have just about 100 nationwide that specialize in, of course, the love for theme parks and all things Disney. We have two different divisions. We have Mouse Fan Travel and Universal Fan Travel, where those agents are specially trained. They go on site, they know the product, they know what color of carpet's in each of the hotels, they know when it changes. So those two divisions are specially trained folks that are able to help you with your Disney and or Universal vacation as well. So we can handle any type of vacation travel you may need.
That's great. You heard it from the best. If you're looking for a trip, definitely this is the way to go. I would say, Becky, thank you so much for coming in and talking to us today.
Thank you for having me. It's been great.
The next time you plan a Disney vacation, book with a travel agency that's been specifically designated as an authorized Disney vacation planner. Unlike some other agencies, many of our agents' exclusive knowledge of Walt Disney World can help you get the most out of your vacation, and the assistance of our travel professionals can help you get a customized Disney vacation that's just right for you, your family, and your budget. Start planning your magical vacation today by visiting mousefantravel.com.
All right, hey Lisa, what has a harness, zips through the forest, and starts with a Q?
A pet quail out for a walk in the forest.
No. Well, I guess so, but no. I was talking about Quinn, our teen reporter. We sent him to a new attraction in Kissimmee called Orlando Tree Trek Adventure Park.
Oh, but I thought my answer was pretty good.
Oh, okay, but do you want to see the footage?
I guess so. But it would be better with someone walking a quail.
I'm here at Orlando Tree Trek, and it's not a normal zip line. They call it an aerial adventure park. Let's go find out what that is and have a little fun. So what exactly is an aerial adventure park?
It's more than just zip lines. It's a lot of ropes, bridges, nets, different obstacles that kind of challenge you out throughout the day.
All right, so for those people who are a little scared to do it, what would you say to them?
I'd say that we have a very nice, safe equipment that's going to keep you safe in the tree, so there's no need to be scared. You just got to come out, have some fun, and enjoy the day.
What are the requirements to do the course?
The only requirements is that you're over the age of 7 and you're coming to have some fun. Other than that, anyone can do it.
If you're worried about forgetting to hook yourself up, don't worry, you can't. See, when one of these is hooked, you can't unhook it without hooking up another one. That was an awesome course. I would allow 2 or 3 hours to complete it, and if you want to make reservations or find out more, go to orlandotreetrek.com.
If you're planning on flying to Orlando, be sure to check all the different airlines and what they charge for baggage. A flight you thought was originally a good deal might turn out to cost just as much as another flight that doesn't charge extra for your luggage. Some airlines are now even charging extra for your carry-on bags. The extra $25 and $50 charges can really add up. So check for all the possible hidden fees to make sure that great deal doesn't end up costing a lot more than you expected.
Skip the lines with undercover tourists, crowd calendars, touring plans, and mobile apps. Stop paying full price for your family vacation and visit Undercover Tours today.
Last week, we asked you to tweet us a photo of how your face looks while riding the Tower of Terror for a chance to win an actual Hollywood Tower emblem from the queue.
Yes, we received a lot of great submissions. I mean, here are just a few of them. Really funny stuff. Really creative, too. I was very impressed.
Those are great, but we can only have one winner. So we picked one at random, and here's the winner. Wait a minute. Thanks. That winner looks a little familiar to me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't we show them the real winner? Sorry.
All right. Here's the real winner.
Congratulations. We'll send you a direct message to get your address.
Yes, now it's time for this week's calendar. First up, the Real Music series at Busch Gardens is continuing with performances by the Tommy Dorsey Orchestra tonight and tomorrow, and Ricky Nelson Remembered featuring Matthew and Gunnar Nelson on the 16th through the 20th.
At SeaWorld, the new Praise Wave Christian concert series starts this Saturday, Valentine's Day, with a performance by Lecrae and Colton Dixon.
And finally, Mardi Gras continues 2 nights this weekend at Universal with a performance by Jessie J on Saturday and the Bare Naked Ladies on Sunday.
Remember, you can subscribe to our calendar at attractionsmagazine.com to stay up to date on these events and more.
And now we want to thank MEI-Travel, our preferred travel agent for Disney World, Universal, and all your other vacation planning needs. For a free quote without obligation, visit MEI-Travel.com.
And much thanks to Undercover Tourist, our recommended supplier of discount tickets to Orlando and California attractions. For more information, visit undercovertourist.com.
Remember, you can watch a brand new episode of the show each week on iTunes, YouTube, the O-Town app on Roku, and Bright House Cable Channel 999.
You can also visit attractionsmagazine.com for news and videos throughout the week.
Please help support us by subscribing to the magazine itself. Our winter issue is also available for purchase through our website, in our app, or on the Nook. You know, you said earlier, Valentine's Day this Saturday.
Valentine's Day's coming up. What are you doing?
Well, you know, I'm going to actually be over at SeaWorld the first day of Praise Wave.
Cool.
So I'll be there with that. Sydney's working during the day. We're going to get together at night. Her parents are in town. They're going to watch Spencer. We'll go out and have a nice dinner.
Very nice.
So what are you going to be doing?
Well, first, we're celebrating Jonathan, my boyfriend's birthday. Yay!
Oh.
Happy birthday. It's actually today. Woo! Thursday. And then we're doing Discovery Cove for Valentine's Day.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
We've just talked about this before, and I still have yet to go to Discovery Cove. I really want to go.
We'll get you to go, Banks, soon.
Can I take Jonathan's, please?
No.
Oh.
Good try.
That would be awkward, yeah. I want to do a quick shout out. My friend Jason Anders and the crew. Just recently, this past week, I filmed a short little scene for a short film they're doing called The Horn Blows at Midnight. Very happy. I miss doing acting, so it was really great to get back into that mindset and do that again. Had a blast. Just thank you, Jason, and the whole crew, for inviting me in. I can't wait to see the movie when it comes out.
That's awesome.
It's going to be great.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining us, and we hope you'll tune in again next week.
Until then, visit your local attractions, try something new, stay safe, but most of all,
Have fun.
Secret blooper of the week.
I'm here at Orlando. Okay, you can find out more at orlandotreetrek.com. That was so bad. That was not the course. The course wasn't bad. I mean,
Finally, Sony is letting try.